transform through your dreams.
Greetings dreamers, I'm Nick Barrett from the Unlock Lucidity program and welcome to the first lesson in Realisation 1, how to reprogram the subconscious mind in 60 days. I promise you that if you follow this program that I have laid out for you, I'm sure you will create an amazing dream life and most certainly a better waking life. The first step from here on is to recognize the basic characteristics of the subconscious mind. Now, many of you have probably heard of this before, I'm sure, but for those of you that haven't, let me briefly explain what this is. It is said that a staggering 88% of what constitutes the majority of our minds, if not more, is this thing called the subconscious mind. And yet, most of us today still fully don't recognize it or even know how to use it to benefit our lives. Right now, as you're watching me on this video, for example, your vital organs are operating in complete harmony so that you and your body can stay alive and with absolutely no intervention from your conscious mind whatsoever. Think about that for a second. It's incredible, right? I mean, ask yourself, when you sleep at night, are you consciously making your heart beat? Are you making it beat exactly the way it should be? Making sure there's always a steady flow of blood circling around your body? The answer to that, of course, is no, you're not. It's completely governed by your subconscious mind, all done automatically. Another example characteristic of your subconscious mind is similar to when you're driving your car, let's just say. And let's imagine for a moment that you're driving to your place of work and you arrive at your office not remembering how you even got there in the first place. It's almost like you had a short memory lapse in time dilation, and I bet your conscious mind was thinking of other things, no doubt. This has happened to me many times, let me tell you. I believe it's because the subconscious mind understands and creates the reality from habitual programming with whatever our conscious mind inputs into its large database and goes on autopilot. In other words, from whatever we feed our subconscious minds repeatedly is what will manifest into our daily lives. So one of the main tricks is to always be aware of your inner dialogue, because you are essentially seeding and creating your waking reality from the inside out. Now, taking this a step further, we can use the same input method to our advantage. Or, in some cases, it can go the other way and we can get ourselves stuck in a rut if we're not careful. There is a whole heap of daily automatic responses we'll be acting out and not even realizing it. From past traumatic experiences to our beliefs, fears, doubts, emotional responses to our relationships, you name it. The beauty of the subconscious mind, though, is that the program can be rewritten at any time, no matter where you are in your life currently. Everything that your external reality is showing you right now is an exact result of your internal subconscious mind. Most people today go on and live their entire lives not recognizing this fact. If only there was an exact process to which one could create his or her dream life, the world would be a better place, don't you think? So what does the subconscious mind have to do with lucid dreaming, I hear you ask? Okay, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's say hypothetically you're hearing about lucid dreaming for the first time and you wish to know more about it, and it sounds compelling enough for you to research some of the surrounding techniques. You see, from the very first moment you even gaze your eyes onto any literature about lucid dreaming, you immediately start flooding the gates of your subconscious mind with a thirst to research more about it. This alone can get you quite far in your progress. And as a result, you are now rewiring your brain to place more attention onto dreams themselves. Down the road, many dreamers report a sudden jump in their dream memory and vividness when they read bucket loads of information about the topic. The more you indulge into this topic throughout your day, the more it sets deep inside your subconscious mind. And that goes for any subject for that matter. Remember the famous saying, practice makes perfect. As mentioned previously, the subconscious mind responds more effectively to repetitive input. Yet because of its mechanical nature, at times it can predict what repetitive input comes next from you. So again, as dreamers, we have learned to follow the flow of the subconscious mind and use it to our advantage when learning how to lucid dream effectively.
with using your Unlock Lucidity Daily Planner. Try and combine a selection of different techniques and exercises to increase the likelihood of seeding your subconscious mind more effectively. Repeat these different exercises over and over so that they form into a new habit, and occasionally alternate the order in which you do them.
Okay, so now we have a basic overview of how the subconscious mind works. Are there any other characteristics that can help us identify more key factors that may assist our lucid dreaming? Sure there is. The more we can befriend our subconscious mind and connect with it on a deeper level, the easier we'll be able to cross over consciously into our dreams. Which brings me now to my next question. What are dreams made of? And we're all dying to find out. The way I see it is that dreams, or the dreams we find ourselves in every night, I realize that now it's more manifested from the subconscious mind as a whole. This includes all the objects, the surrounding scenery, colors, some dream characters, and even the actions we're doing whilst inside the dream itself. This symbology in which the subconscious mind is expressing itself resides in the very depths of our inner being, I feel. You see, if we agree now that the subconscious mind is a form of communication, is it then safe to say that this same symbology is creating our waking reality also? In other words, in terms of cause and effect, is it our dreams which is a cause of our waking reality, or is it our waking reality which is an effect of our dreams? Remember, we reap what we sow. Interesting philosophy, wouldn't you say? Some other interesting characteristics of the subconscious mind is that it understands clear and concise commands formulated in the present tense much more effectively than if we were affirming to do something in the near future. Let me give you an example of this. If you are about to set your nightly intention and say to yourself, I will have a lucid dream later tonight, this may be giving your subconscious mind mixed signals. So, by changing it to something much more clearer would be, I now have a lucid dream. Also, one thing extra to add in regards this, which may sound a little contradictory, is to build up our expectancy levels throughout the day. This in turn will drive your intention to be lucid in your dreams even more. You know, it's really about finding a balance in giving clear, concise, present tense affirmations, but with a feeling or belief that you can do this and you are going to expect to have many lucid dreams in the future. I will include other variations of this key component later as we advance further into Realization 1. Thank you.
During your day, look out for odd occurrences that may startle and shock you, like a dinner plate crashing onto the floor. Gain the awareness in the exact moment to remind yourself with the following phrases. Am I dreaming? Is this all a dream? By doing so daily, you will gain similar scenarios that bleed over into your dream world. And when you relive these surprise moments again, you will ask yourself the same reminder if you are dreaming. As a result, you now realize it was a dream, and your awareness is now catapulted into lucidity.